Ba 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 baran. Ba 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 baran. Oh ba 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 baran. Ba 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 baran. Ba 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 baran. You got me rocking and rolling, rocking.
Hello everyone, this is JPL back for another reaction video. And today we'll be reacting to MLP Season 8, Episode 24, Father Knows Beast. Okay, now, reactions, I've been kind of late in the day afterward. That's because, I've been working, been busy on plays and stuff. In fact, I have to record this right before I have to go and work on the play right now. And so I've been late in recording the reactions. Now, next week is the finale. We're almost done with Season 8. I kind of can't wait to be finished with this season. It's just not been doing it for me. And, we'll see where we go from there. Now, next week, the reaction will be very late. Because next weekend is opening weekend for the play. And I'll be busy working all Saturday long. Sunday, I'll be working a lot as well, and so I can't say when I'll get the reaction up, but hopefully I'll get it up as soon as I can. So for this episode today, I know that this is a Spike episode, and judging by the title, I am very cautiously interested. And I don't know whether or not, because this seems to be a storyline that I've been wanting to see, but I don't know how they're going to handle it. Anyway, let's just get started in 3, 2, 1, click. Flying Spike. He did a flip. And that counts as something.
What's the difference?
Well, we don't have feathers for starters.
So, flying is different. Yeah, Smolder, good teacher. I do want to see those two interacting more. I'm happy for that.
Wow! Thank you so much!
I wish I had more dragonish knowledge to give you. Do you think being raised by ponies has affected you in other ways?
He's adopted.
Spike?
Did you say something, Twilight? Sorry, I'm just finishing up this thank you throw pillow for Smolder. You know how I get when I'm in the embroidery zone.
That's fun. But he's not too hurt, because this would have been something we would have seen earlier on. I'm happy that he's not just overtly thinking too much about it for now. I hope they do this episode justice. I really do. Because this could easily be a good episode.
There. Hey there, young dragons. Name's Sledge. How are your tails shaking? Ooh.
So I'm taking you to Twilight's castle whether you like it or not.
Uh-huh.
Castle, eh?
I wonder where this is leading.
I'm glad Spike brought you here, Sludge. I understand you made quite an impression in town. Literally! There's a hole in everything!
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're not expecting me to fix it.
Where is this going?
You're pretty lucky to have friends like these, kid.
Actually, I was orphaned as an egg and Twilight raised me. So these ponies are more than my friends. They're my family.
We try our best.
Yes.
Sometimes I worry.
Finally,
Spike is
we're talking more about this.
Deep down in Dragonish.
Coming to Ponyville wasn't an accident. I was looking for you. Spike, I'm your father.
Sorry.
How do you know, though?
Well, the crash part wasn't on purpose, but heading here was. Your mother was the best dragon I'd ever met. The Dragon Lord.
Okay, so there you go. The mother I can see.
Even though she just laid your egg, we knew she'd have to go. But finding the migration route could take a lifetime.
The mother I can
and
see.
You deserved a chance.
The father.
Mother. So I went looking for her. carried your egg to places no
I don't know.
dragon or
The color
pony
scheme,
has
I just,
ever been.
it's too bright for me.
Maldaris, the abandoned home of the hippogriffs.
I feel like it should match more with Spike,
Been to Cluestown?
like the mother.
Also,
More
the hippogriffs returned to
darker
Mount Eris
tones.
after
Maybe
they
if
helped
his
them
skin
defeat
was
the
darker
Dark
green,
Have you heard of the land of the
I can
scale
see that with a
collectors?
darker scale of blue. I would probably
That's
like that
where
more.
your mother's trail finally led.
Because right now it's an ugly
of
mush.
dragon hunters, locked up somewhere not even the Princess of Friendship has heard of.
But how do you know Spike? Because he looks like her?
Whatever happened to Spike's mom? And how did the egg make it all the way back to Equestria by itself?
That's a good question.
I wish I had all the answers.
He probably does. He's probably
That's all in
lying.
the past. The only thing that matters
He's
now
probably
is
like,
that
oh, I
we're together.
traded you for a
I'm
couple
gonna make up
bucks.
Last time.
If you think doing everything on this incredibly long list is gonna fill the hole where your dragonishness should be,
It's
then
not.
that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Because that's how holes are. Apparently Buckball is on the hole. Why did they even use the egg for the magic tryouts? You found an egg, but why is it there? I don't know why. Honestly, I'd rather have this episode be about his mother than him. Because that's what I'm more
I guess I shouldn't have said anything about you being
interested
more
in.
pony than dragon. Spike, I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about being a dragon.
Song?
So listen up, my boy, because I'm only gonna say this once. Look at this castle where you live.
It's pretty sweet, right?
You can't be a dragon here.
I can't.
Look, sure this place is grandiose, but to a dragon
Nice
it's
picture.
just
Why is it hanging in the middle of
a lot all
the hallway
disappear.
of your own castle?
Reality, you need a dose to all
Why
these
couldn't
public
the School of Friendship be inside the castle of Friendship?
Good job, my boy.
There's so
This is
much
still
room.
just the beginning.
I understand they had to make a
Each and
brand new
every
toy,
dragon has a swagger all his own.
but you can resell your castle
And I'll show you
with new
what I
rooms.
mean. Time we make the lot all disappear.
What?
Just grab it all
Starlight?
to me. After that, then you'll be free. Cause this dragon just can't wait to live here.
I think there's more to the story. There definitely is more to the story. He's evil now, but there's something we're not being told.
I just thought I'd check to see if you and Sludge had any luck turning up your dragonishness.
It's just
Hard not to
sludge.
feel like some. I didn't mean to barge in on you.
She all me like one of your French
Don't
girls.
worry about it. Me castle is Sue castle.
Actually, it's my castle.
Right, well, I'll just get out of your way.
Wow. If that's not something, I don't know what is.
Dragons like to sprawl when they get their claws.
Spike, I understand you're looking for a father figure here, but are you
It's time for
this?
my bath.
Are you this
Isn't
dumb?
he the best?
I'm not
I
sure
really wish Spike
exactly the word I would use.
was smart enough to
Spike,
see
the bath
that
isn't
this
gonna
is
fill
just
itself, son.
him being used, because he's been used his entire life, in a sense, by Rarity, by others. He should be able
I'm
to
glad
see
you're not
this.
spending the night outside again.
Oh,
It would
I
be
know.
really
I'm just
cool
looking for a
if he
good
could
bedtime
see
story to
this.
read to my dad first.
That's not true. I'm glad.
The heart is not a bone.
I just wish he wasn't such
It's a muscle.
Dragon of all ponies. I can't believe you would have a problem with that.
Wow, Spike.
Nothing says we have to live outside. I'm so confused.
We just normally
We'd
do,
agree to have
because
the
we
slut
have
show me how to
nothing.
be a real dragon, and Twilight just doesn't get it.
Or in the Dragon Kingdom.
What do you mean?
All we have
She
are
can't have
lava
how
and
good at
minerals.
being a dragon sludge is. Maybe someday I'll be able to lay around doing nothing as well as he does. What? Well, not now, of course. I'm too
Spike,
busy being
you've
a
seen
pony
other
so you can show me
dragons. What
a
they
dragon
do.
would do with it.
So, Sludge just lays around while you wait on him clawing tail?
Did you forget Dragon Quest? You do a bunch of dragony
Dragons
stuff.
are rude and rebellious, but they aren't lazy lumps who take advantage of their kids.
I thought you
Why don't
learned
you tell me
this
everything Sludge said about
lesson about dragons long ago, that they're not what you thought.
Hey, what's going on, son? I'm not your father.
What?
I just said that to get in on this sweet castle life.
I thought so. He looked nothing like him.
Pretended to be my dad?
Now I have an issue.
Twilight?
Oh, hi. Where's your father?
And that's the issue about the mother.
Turns out he wasn't what a real dragon should be after all.
I mean, there was a visual with a perfectly good-looking mother figure for him.
Spike. I'm so sorry.
Because he talked about his father, about the mother, and that's just a very elaborate story. How... It's odd. It's odd. And they showed visuals for his story with a mother figure that looks pretty much identical for Spike. There's something we're not being shown here, and now I just... We just went full circle. Just went a full 360 about what happened, you know? You know, like Spike, just... Nothing new has come out of this, you know? He just learns... The dragons are not the same, which is something that he learned in Dragon Quest. Sure, we have a whole question about the family here, but it's like... I guess this isn't the episode that I thought it was. I knew that there was something that he wasn't saying, but I could accept that he was the father. I just didn't like his design. But now that he's not the father, I can understand the design, but still... You just wasted an opportunity for a really good episode. Is this episode good? In a sense that it brought up the concept about his mother and father, but they didn't go anywhere with it. What I mean is that everything that he said was a lie, and so we still know absolutely nothing about what happened or how things were. If this needs to come back, it really does. This needs to be addressed more. I understand, you know, Spike doesn't really need the answers now because he has his own family, but I think we need to know now what happens, because they addressed this. They even showed visuals for this, which I don't think they should have done. If his story was fabricated, maybe, I don't know, change the art style to make it look less like the show, because the art style that we have for the story here, it's a bit exaggerated and not entirely like the show. But if they made it more exaggerated, then, you know, it could be questioned like, oh, that's just his mind thought. Here, you can fool the audience into thinking, okay, that's a real story, which is, I believe, their goal here, is to fool the audience. But it's still a weird thing. How does this dragon know about Spike here? Of course, you know, Spike is with the princesses, but how does he gain this information? Like, it's just a weird thing. And then it's a weird thing that in this story, the mother looks exactly like Spike. Maybe, you know, that's just to say, naturally, he thinks that genetics-wise that would be similar, but I don't know. Is he that smart enough to come up with that detail? I don't know. I'm disappointed in this episode, really. Because this episode, it seemed to be going somewhere great. But I think, you know, they just decided, oh, let's just have it not be true. Let's just have, you know, we can't have Spike's father be a horrible father figure. They did that in Adventure Time. We don't need to copy that. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a different turn could have been done with this. And it would have been fantastic. Have the father figure actually be an ongoing character. Maybe. Have the mother show up in the background somewhere in the end. Or maybe just an ending scene with the mother looking for Spike somewhere across to set up a later storyline. I don't know. I would love it. Honestly, when it comes to storyline with dragon eggs, I think I like the Fallout Equestria, where the dragon actually lives in Canterlot, and she lays eggs and gives it to the princess for magic lessons. But yeah, which begs the question: why does the magic auditions require the dragon egg? Does every student get a dragon egg? I don't know. It's weird, and it's just. There's more questions than answers here. We thought that we got some answers, but we actually got no answers, and we got more questions. Anyway, I got nothing else to say about this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.